Welcome to Standley Lake.
Good morning, I'm Erin with 5 Parks Yoga. We're gonna start our day by awakening the body with some flow. So join me in a seated position, sit nice and tall, reaching through the crown of your head, grounding through your sitting bones. And when you're settled with your sitting bones on the ground, go ahead and draw your shoulders high up toward your ears, and then a slow roll down your back. Okay, keep your shoulders nice and low and relaxed as the top of your head reaches up. Close your eyes, relax your jaw, and join me in 5 deep breaths. Let's start with a big inhale. And exhale. With your lips closed, breathe in and out through your nose. 4 more deep, long, slow inhales and exhales. And one more breath here. Drawing up energy from the base of the spine through the crown of the head, and then dropping that energy back down the back line of your body, down through the floor. On your next breath in, open your eyes, reach your arms up overhead. Maybe look up as you connect the palms of your hands above your head, and then exhale, bring your hands through heart center. Set an intention for your practice as you waken up the body and move confidently and stably into your day ahead. All right, let's start by warming up the neck with some neck rolls. So take your hands onto your knees, breathe in as you lengthen through the top of your head. As you exhale, just draw your ear toward your shoulder, chin toward your chest, and go around in a big, slow circle, or you could do half circles. Whatever is more comfortable as you awaken. Pause and switch directions, or continue with your half neck rolls. And complete your circle on this side. All right, let's move into a tabletop position as we continue to warm up the spine with cat and cow. As you breathe in, drop your belly, lift your tailbone and the top of your head for cow pose. As you breathe out, round and curl into cat pose. Continue to move back and forth with your breath. Listen to the sound of your breath as you notice the front and back line of your body awakening, opening up, and stretching. One more round. Make your way back to tabletop position, and let's awaken the core in spinal balance. Extend your right arm forward and your left leg back. Hold here, 2 hips and 2 shoulders in one line. Draw your belly button back toward your spine as you reach actively through your fingertips all the way back through your big toe. Breathe in, exhale, round and curl. Inhale to extend, exhale to round. One more time, inhale to extend, and exhale to round. Return to spinal balance before coming into water bug. Place your right hand on the floor. Left leg comes straight off to the left. Align your heel behind your toe, tuck your right toes under, and extend your arms forward as you release your forehead down toward the floor. It's like an extended child's pose with an inner thigh stretch. So notice that stretch in your left inner thigh. Come back to tabletop position. We'll repeat that on the other side. Let's start in spinal balance. Extend your left arm forward and your right leg back. Level out your hips, level out your shoulders. Draw your belly button back toward your spine. Take a deep breath in. As you release your air, curl and round. Move with your breath. Extend and round. Keep going. Got one more on deck here. Breathe in to extend. Breathe out to round. Return to spinal balance before water bug. Place your left hand back down on your mat. Right foot to the right. Tuck your left toes under and walk your hip to your heel as you walk your hands forward and release your forehead to the mat. Notice the stretch in your right inner thigh. Complete your exhale. Make your way back to tabletop position. Let's prepare for downward facing dog, our first one of the day. Tuck all 10 toes under, lift your hips high up and back, and let your heels release down toward the floor as you stretch out the backs of both of your legs. So feel into your body. What are you working with this morning? What have you arrived with? Take any movements that feel natural or needed or necessary. Sometimes it feels good to pedal out the legs, shake out the head, wobble the hips, or just hold in steadiness and listen to the sound of your breath. All have their own individual benefits. Take one more inhale, and at the bottom of your exhale, make your way toward the top of your mat. As you breathe in, take a halfway lift and pause. So take your hands and place them in contact with something, shins, floor, blocks. Extend the top of your head forward as you reach your tailbone back. Take one more breath in and then exhale, deep forward fold. Knees can be as bent as needed. First thing in the morning, I want you to feel the length in the backside of your body as you slowly open the hamstrings and straighten the legs. Take one more breath here. Now let's take a roll up to stand. So nice and slow, stacking your vertebra one at a time. Arriving in standing with your shoulders stacked over your hips, stacked over your feet. Shine your palms forward, firm up through your quads, the fronts of your legs, and your triceps, the backs of your arms. On your next breath in, lift your arms up overhead, and then bring your gaze up as the palms of your hands come together to meet above your head. As you exhale, cactus your arms, open up your chest, open up your shoulders, open up your throat. Breathe in, rise up. Reach up, breathe out, hinge from your hips, come all the way down. Swan dive into a standing forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift, we've been here before. Breathe out, nice deep forward bend. Let's plant the hands on the mat. Step your feet back so you're in high plank pose. We're just gonna hold this first high plank for the count of 3 and 2 and 1. Nice and slow, elbows graze the ribs, lower down onto your belly. Take the tops of your feet flat to the floor. 3 rolling cobras. Breathe in, peel your chest up. Breathe out, release. 2 more. Really light up the back side of the body. Now you can come through tabletop or high plank, press up and back. Big breath in, big open mouth, exhale, let it all go. Let's pick up the pace, warm up the body with some sun salutations. So look forward, breathe in, the bottom of your exhale, step, walk or float toward the front of your mat, breathe into a halfway lift, breathe out, standing forward fold. On your next inhale, rise up, maybe look up as you reach up, and then exhale right back down to standing forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift, exhale, high to low plank. You can step, walk, or float back, high plank to low plank, and then flip it on over to up dog or cobra, and press back to downward facing dog. Big breath in, and out. Let's do 2 more rounds of that. Take a big breath in, prepare, look forward, come to the front of your mat, inhale, halfway lift, exhale, standing forward fold. Rise up, tall mountain. Exhale, standing forward fold. Halfway lift is your breath in. Chaturanga is your breath out. Upward facing dog. Press back to downward facing dog as you let go of all of your air. Take a deep breath in. One more, bottom of your exhale, come to the front of your mat. Halfway lift. And standing forward fold. Rise up, tall mountain. Standing forward fold. Halfway lift. High to low plank. Press up, open your chest and up dog or down cobra and return to downward facing dog. I might have promised you one more for good measure, so let's do that together. Focus on your breath. I'm gonna let you go on your own at your own pace. Take a deep breath in and start moving. After you found your way back to downward facing dog, make your way to child's pose. Bring your shins to the floor, toes to touch, knees wide, forehead to your mat. Take a deep breath in. And a big open mouth exhale. Check in with your energy. Check in with your thoughts. This is your opportunity to start your day off with positive thinking, positive movement, positive intentions. Let's make our way back to down dog. We're going to continue on with some standing postures to establish some stability. So breathe in, lift your right leg high. As you exhale, make your way to low lunge, placing your right foot between your hands. On a deep breath in, lift up to crescent lunge, Vinyasa. Take a deep breath here. As you breathe out, shift forward and reach back, airplane lunge. Breathe in, return to crescent lunge. And exhale, dip your knee down, open your arms, open your chest. Breathe in, come back to crescent lunge. Breathe out and plant your heel for warrior two. As you open up, we're gonna hold warrior two. 3 deep breaths here. Find your focus and your stability. It's our last breath here. Maybe lunge a little bit deeper on your exhale. And then inhale, rise up, 5-pointed star. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart and sink down into a squat. So let's wake up the legs. You can kind of shimmy your hips a little bit side to side. And then settle in the center. Take your hands to your knees, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, dip your left shoulder in, look to the right. Breathe in, come back to center. Exhale, dip your right shoulder in, look to the left. Come back to center. Shoulders back over hips, hands back to heart. Inhale, rise up, 5-pointed star. And let's flow. Exhale, warrior two, face the front of your mat. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge. As you step back, breathe in and exhale to lower down. Breathe in to open your chest and throat and breathe out as you press back to downward facing dog. Big breath in and out. Second side, lift your left leg up. Preparing for low lunge. Step your left foot between your hands. Stabilize and then lift your arms up for crescent lunge, Vinyasa. Find your stability in your legs. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, hinge forward, reach back, airplane lunge. Really fire up those triceps, backs of your arms. Inhale, back to crescent. Exhale, dip your knee, Cactus your arms, maybe open your chest by lifting your chin. Inhale, crescent, and then make your way into warrior two. As you settle into warrior two, find a nice steady gaze and take 3 breaths. On your next breath in, press up to 5-pointed star, and let's just flow this. Hands through heart, sink down into a prayer squat. Now, tap the earth with your fingertips. Inhale, press it up, gather that energy, bring it between your palms, and then exhale through heart center. Boom, down, tap the floor. Bring it up. One more time. Feel that energy moving and building, and exhale back to warrior two. On your breath in, reverse warrior. Open up through your left side. Exhale, low lunge. High plank is your next breath in, and chaturanga to up dog, to down dog if you choose. We're going to continue moving with those poses. We're going to flow one breath for one posture. So move with your own breath at your own pace, and I will guide you along the way. So lift your right leg high. As you breathe in, step forward, low lunge. Land that foot, and then breathe in, rise up to crescent lunge. Breathe out, airplane lunge. Crescent lunge, cactus dip, crescent lunge, warrior two, star, squat, star, warrior two. Adding on here, reverse warrior. Let's come into side angle pose. Right elbow, knee, right fingertips to the floor. Left hand up or forward. So a couple different options here. Find the side angle variation that works for you. You can take a half bind or a full bind if you want. We'll be here for one more breath. Let's make our way back to reverse triangles. So straighten your front leg, reach up and back. In the next exhale, we're going to balance. Take half moon pose. Step onto your right foot. Lift your left leg up off the floor. Stack your shoulders, stack your hips. If half moon isn't in your practice, holding side angle. If you want the quad stretch, sugar cane is an option. You can take hold of your left foot. And you can fall out and come back. It's just you and your mat. So play around in your practice. Okay, if you're in sugar cane, come back to half moon. If you're in half moon, come back to side angle. Let's all meet here. Inhale, reverse triangle, again, and exhale, low lunge. Let's flow back to down dog. You can just step back if you want, or you can take a chaturanga. All right, you're doing great. Keep that momentum, keep that energy, keep the positive thinking, and let's start on the left side. Lift your left leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Airplane lunge, crescent lunge, cactus dip, crescent lunge, and warrior two. Inhale, star. Exhale, squat. Inhale, star. Warrior two, face the front of your mat. Reverse, warrior, side angle. Okay, variations. Elbow, knee, fingertips, floor, block. Right arm up. Woo! I'm looking into the sun and I can't see anything. Or forward. And then, hey, you could try a bind if you want. Half or full for another breath. Complete your exhale. Let's prepare to balance. So on your inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten through that left leg, give it a little break. And then you're gonna balance all of your weight onto it as you come into half moon. And remember, if you're still working on half moon, you can ball, come back in, You can take side angle. Lots of options. Work with what your body needs today. Option for sugar cane if you want that quad stretch. You can bend your right leg, hold onto your foot. We're all gonna make our way back to side angle, so sugar cane, half moon, side angle, and inhale, reverse triangle. Second time, good morning. And exhale, low lunge. High plank, inhale, chaturanga. Come up through cobra or up dog, and let's make our way back to downward facing dog. On your next breath in, look toward your hands, step, walk, or float through to a seat. And let's meet down on our backs. Bring your feet in, soles of the feet flat to the floor. We're gonna do 3 rolling bridges here. We're gonna do a little bit of active rest, so nice and slow. Peel your tailbone up off the floor, 1 vertebra at a time. Come to the height of your bridge at the very top, and then start right away rolling on back down. At your own pace, 2 more. Getting control over your breath again if you kind of lost it. Nice, long, slow, and steady. This is our last roll up. And down. All right, I want you to take 3 rolls along the length of your spine. Meet me in boat pose. So just roll back and forward. 3, 2, and then this one, come up, boat pose. Okay, legs bent straight, hands support, arms lift, whatever you want to feel in your core. So if your arms are up, you're focused a little more on your upper core. So feel it out. This is our last breath here. Now we're gonna roll back, and this time we're gonna roll up to chair pose. We're gonna do a couple standing postures, and then we're done, all right? So go ahead, roll back, see if you can make it all the way to chair pose. We'll see, I'm not sure about this. Kind of rolling uphill. Okay, chair pose. Sit down, lift up, look up, shine your heart, activate your arms, sit a little bit lower. Okay, breathe out into drinking bird. Lift your heels, float for 3, 2, 1. Let's stand into staff pose. Left foot on the floor, right leg lifts. Stay right here. Or extend forward, or you can hold on for support. What I want you to feel is balance through your standing stable foot, lift through your right quad, whether your leg is bent or straight. All right, moving into standing pigeon. Cross your ankle over your left knee, sink down, hands to heart for 3, 2, 1. This is our last push, you guys. Tree, vrikshasana. Bring your right foot to your left inner thigh or elsewhere, just not your kneecap. Okay, just let that energy go woo, down to the ground. Lift it back up through the crown of your head. Maybe lift your arms for 3. And step your right foot to meet your left, arms by your side. Mountain pose. Breathe in. And then exhale, sit down into chair. Okay, keep your heart lifted. Sink down into your legs. Feet can be either hip distance or touching. Okay, come into drinking bird. Sweep your arms back, lift your heels. Standing staff, right foot is your foundation, left leg lifts. Bent at 90, straight or supported with your hands underneath your thigh. Feel your right big toe firmly rooted on the floor, holding you up. Moving into standing pigeon. Left ankle over right knee, sink down, hold for 3, 2, 1. Vrikshasana, tree pose, left foot to right inner thigh or calf. Calm, steady breaths. How can you show up when everything is swirling around inside of you And you have to be calm and steady and focused. It's great practice. Left foot meets right, mountain pose, inhale. Rise up to tall mountain. Nice and slow, standing forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift, and then exhale, forward fold. Go ahead and come into Malasana, so heel toe, your feet out to the edges of your mat, sink down into your hips, tailbone sinks down, press your elbows into your knees, hands connect at heart center as you lift through the crown of your head. Take a deep breath in and out. And now we're gonna move a little bit closer to the floor, so just take your hands behind you and sit back. We're gonna take seated forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Extend your legs long. Now I want your toes to be facing up, knees up, quads active, so it's not a passive stretch. Lift your arms up. See if you can really use your hips. You're hinging from your hips with a long straight spine as far as you can reach. Okay, so maybe that's here. But see if you can keep your spine long as you fold forward. So this is gonna be a really effective stretch for your low back. You know, we are thinking about the hamstrings here, but with this straight spine, got a lot of action in the low back. Take one more breath. Okay, come all the way back up to seated. Half Lord of the Fishes is our spinal twist. So bend your left leg, take your right foot up and over your left knee. Ground your sitting bones so they're even. Lift your left arm up and twist. So your left elbow is gonna come toward the outside of your right knee. Your right hand is a kickstand. Try to keep your head over your shoulders, over your hips. Take another breath in. Maybe twist a little bit deeper on your exhale. Come back to center. Switch it out. So right shin to the floor, left foot up and over. Right arm reaches up, hook your elbow to your knee. Look out over your shoulder. So beautiful, so beautiful. Breathe in and out. Okay, release from your twist and take both feet flat to the floor, roll down onto your back. And bring your knees into your chest for a knees to chest pose, Appanasana. So knees, feet, heels, everything side by side. It's a really, really important stretch for your hip flexors, which really take a hit when we do a lot of sitting. So now let's separate the feet for happy baby pose, a final inner thigh stretch, a bit of playfulness as you roll side to side, kind of feeling out where you might still be holding tension in your back, shoulders, neck. Chest. And this time bring your forehead toward your knees and release for shavasana, so preparing yourself for a relaxed and intentional shavasana. Oftentimes a hard posture, but we're here to integrate the practice, focus on the breath. There's nothing else right now to do except for be still here for just a few breaths. I invite you to extend your shavasana. If you'd like to join me for a formal closing, I'm making my way there now. As you breathe in, reach up and over for a big full body stretch. And then make your way onto. Thank yourself for making your way to your mat this morning. What an excellent way to start your day. Press your way up to seated. Join me with hands at heart center for a closing breath. Breathe in through your nose, hold it at the top. Open mouth, exhale. And today, as you go forward, may you have peace in your thoughts, peace in your words, and peace in your heart from my heart to each and every one of yours. Namaste.